Krishna Priya Bhariyasi Bhakti Pradipini Radhike Tang Namam Radhe Vrindavanadhisi Purnam Ritavahini Kripaya Nijapadabhya Dasyam Mayam Padiyatam Vande Nanda Pradhistrinam Padarnamabhiksnasa Jasangari Kathovigitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Dayal Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Sri Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Bolo Sri Guruji Maharaj Ki Jai Guru Parampara Ki Jai Ananta Ananta Krishna Vrinda Ki Jai Sarva Sadguru Ki Jai Gaur Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai Jai Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Sanjeev Ki Jai Bhaktivinoda Vinash Shankar Nrsimhadev Ki Jai Bhaktaraj Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai Sarvabhishwara Giriraj Govardhan Jeev Ki Jai Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan Jeev Ki Jai Brajmandal Dham Ki Jai Brajvasi Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai Brajeshwari Madheshwari Praneshwari Srimati Radha Rani Ki Jai Brajdevigan Ki Jai Samaved Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai Gaur Premananda कल हम लोग गंजरी महाराज ऋषि के
Anjali Mahadadashi. So today we hear that on the day of Kamadekadashi, Dadashi enters. Say day and night. So today 6:15 until 6:15 there was Dadashi. So therefore the Dadashi from today is called Madan Dadashi. When the sadhak wants to do sadhan, then the material senses and the mind, they do not wish to act favorably towards him because they are of this Prakrit Jad Jagat. And Bhagavad Seva, Bhagavad Bhakti, they are Prakrit, transcendental and not material. Therefore, the senses, looking for because of their independence, they're always looking for this happiness. And for the bhaktas, when they go to do sadhan, then there's great war. On one side, there's the buddhi, mind, ahankar, and there's the chitta, and the sukshma sharir. They drag him to one side, and the incenses are on the other side. At that time, the sadhu, this Shakti, this Kripa of Bhagavan, if it enters into someone, then it helps the Atma, the soul. But on one side, there are the senses, and they are all opposed to him. At the time, there is this battle war with a sense of discrimination. There's Dishta Buddhi, like you see that wicked woman in the house. Then there are Sadbuddhi, they're like very chaste woman. So Sadbuddhi is Vivek, is a dear associate of Bhagavan, this sense of discrimination. Because Krishna himself has promised in the Gita, Tesham Satiktanam Vachatam Pritipurvakam Dadi Buddhi Yogam Tam Evam Prayantite. So the jivas have this buddhi, but this is dushta buddhi. This mind body intelligence, they are always, because they're staying with the senses, they become polluted now. They become opposed, polluted. Therefore, Bhagavan says, I give sadbuddhi, buddhi yoga. If they always doing bhajan properly, so then he gives his buddhi, and he also gives this intelligence to follow his instructions as well. Gives proper intelligence. So therefore, that time there's this war. The senses drag him on one side, the mind intelligence also drag him on another side. And then the sadbuddhi vivek, they drag him towards the soul, towards his atma dharma. So that time the senses, the mind intelligence, for their enjoyment, this they're made, they're inspired for bhoga. And simultaneously, this Kali Mayadevi also offers many gifts. So Shiv Thakur, you see, himself is Mangalmay Swarup, Bhagat Swarup. You see, Madan even went and tried disturbing Shiv Thakur, tried making him fall. So, when Sanatana Goswami came to Vraj, then, first of all, he saw the jivas, they don't have this sambandha gyan. That sambandha is this jada vastu, their family, friends, relatives, society. Therefore, they have this sambandha with them since birth. Since birth, they're looking after one, feeding one, nourishing one, and so they become entangled. And when the senses become very strong, then they become attracted to the other senses. And how can one break the samandha? Becoming connected to Bhagavan, it's not so easy. You see, if you even pluck a tree out by its root, still it will grow in another place. A tree can even grow on a mountain also, in a small space between the rocks. It can even grow and even break a house if it grows from within the house. Similarly, this wicked intelligence is driving the senses. The mind, the senses are the chariot for the mind. And this intelligence, the charioteer. So by sadhu kripa, by bhava kripa, when this sadbuddhi appears in one, this vivek, then who will win this war and who will lose? Because our samandha, life of life, is only towards mundane objects. So, who will break the samandha and then establish a samandha with Bhagavan? Sanatana Goswami, he was thinking that this mundane Cupid, everyone is attracted by him. Therefore, they have this samandha with Prakrit Vastu. They like this Prakrit Vastu. So, they know that afterwards one will have to suffer so much, but still when they are enjoying, then they don't think about the future, the consequences. The senses, they take one's intelligence and run away. So, where one wishes, the mind takes one there. There's no, can take him anywhere, everywhere. No consideration whatsoever. And again he dies, again he burns, again his buddhi becomes like that. So the mind is always like that. So at that time, what has been said? Bhagavan, Madan Mohan, this is the Devata of Sambandha. Sanatana Goswami, he came and he manifested in Braj.
कहते हैं सनातन गोस्वामी
And Sanatana Goswami,
वृंदावन में रहते
he used to stay in Vrindavan,
मथुरा जाके
but he used to go to Mathura,
फिर गोवर्धन
and then he used to go to Govardhan.
फिर गोवर्धन से मथुरा आते
And from Govardhan to Mathura,
वृंदावन आते
and he used to come again to Vrindavan.
जब सनातन गोस्वामी पृथ्वी
So in Sanatana Goswami, every day,
साधन कर रहे हैं
he'd go to Mathura,
देखते हैं
doing Parikrama.
मोहन कहाँ है
So there he'd see, where is Madan Mohan?
किंतु संबंध का अधिदेवता
But this, he is the
बिना तो
Adidevata of Sambandha.
आप यदि
Because without him,
उनका भजन नहीं करते
you cannot, how can the Jivas achieve Prem? He will not give, without him, who will give pure intelligence? But who will do bhajan of him with love, with priti? And it should be continuous. Not that one does for a little time and then forgets. Now I'll offer some leaf, flower, fruit, and then I'll be quiet again now. And after some time again the mind is running after gratification. And then you leave aside, you cast aside. You say, oh, what is Jesus serving you? I'm not even happy, I'm suffering all the time. So why should I do seva? So Sanatana Goswami was thinking that for these jivas, how can their ruchi be changed? Now they're doing Mahabhajan. They're satisfying their own senses. They take the names of Bhagavan, but they're only engaging in sense enjoyment. So how can they be changed? So when Sanatana Goswami was going to Mathura, there he was doing Madhukari. He used to do Madhukari in the house of a Brahmin, especially. If you go to the Brahmins, the Bhaktas, there he would take Madhukari because the others, if you accept from their homes, they are not even offered themselves to Bhagavan. So they'll cook for themselves, they'll make kheer, halwa, sabji, roti, and then all just sit down and like cows and buffaloes, they'll start eating from the same plate. And they'll start grabbing from each other's plate. Oh, you're eating so much, give me that. Like you see 2-3 cows, they're always fighting with each other. I'll eat more, I'll eat more. Similarly, all of them, they sit around one plate. He'll snatch from his hand, he'll snatch from that hand. And there's no consideration, oh, these pots are made for Bhagavan's cooking. They're making kheer, halwa, everything in the same pot. And no consideration, washing their hands or their mouth, nothing. So that's why by taking Madhukari from them, their buddhi will also be like that. So then, which person is offering it to Bhagavan? Who has that purity? At least, who thinks that there's this consideration of pots which are used for Bhagavan's cooking. You should not turn those pots into your own remnants. And if you're even, you see, if you're using something to wash your own plate, some detergent powder, then how can you use the same detergent powder to even wash Bhagavan's pots? You're washing your own remnants, and the same soap, you're washing even Bhagavan's pots. Where is the purity there? You should maintain separate things for Bhagavan's paraphernalia. One is drinking from his own glass, he's washing it, and then the same glass of water he's offering to Bhagavan. If it's used for you, how can you go use it for Bhagavan then? How can you drink the same water that has been used by you and you offer it to Bhagavan? Because by becoming the slave of the senses, one is a mlecha, one becomes a yavana, outcast. He will not, after eating, he will not wash his mouth, he'll just use his handkerchief. And then when he's going to the bathroom, after passing stool, he'll just use tissue paper. Or he'll say, oh, why should I clean myself, When animals, cows are passing cow dung, they don't wash themselves, so why should I wash myself? Oh, who will touch this water? I'll just use a piece of cloth and I'll wipe my bottom and just walk away. Therefore, if you go in other places, in bathrooms there's no water, there's only a carpet. Where one goes, there's no need of even using water to clean oneself. They say, oh yeah, my urine is also water, so why should I wash my hands with another form of water? And you see they'll sneeze and then they'll wipe their nose and the same mucus the same snot, they'll put in their pocket again. And they say they're more fallen than even animals. So those who don't offer to Bhagavan, then how can we accept the things from their hands? Very difficult. Bhagavan Chaitanya Charitamrita, it has been written, Deva Grace Thul Bhiksha. Wherever Bhagavan's temple is present, by inviting someone there, then one will have sit there and eat something. In the temple, yes, take a little madhukari from the homes of the devotees. Let's see, our Maharaj, if any Brajvasis come, then Gurudev would tell the Brajvasis, you see, give little to the sadhus, but don't give your remnants to the sadhus. This will not benefit you. It's like, you see, if you are making rotis, just keep one roti aside for the sadhu, but don't give the rotis that you have tasted to the sadhu. And then you see, how is one is eating, drinking, everything is impure. Therefore, those who are satata yukta, or continuously doing bhajan with such priti, Bhagavan, he gives them buddhi yoga. He doesn't give buddhi yoga, pure intelligence to everyone else, because they will not accept also. They will not receive. Or else even if they use, they'll use that good intelligence only for sense enjoyment. Once someone was reading Ujjal Nilmani, Bhakti Samrit Sindhu, and Sapnamila Samrit. So one day Gurudev, he saw at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, he had covered a bulb with a cloth and he was writing a letter. So when Gurudev went, he said, "Hey, what are you writing? Show me the letter. What are you writing? Or whom are you writing this letter to?" And then he said, because he read all these Rasik Granthas. So then what did he do? And then he said, "Oh, you read all these Rasik Granthas for this, to write, for writing a love letter." And so Bhagavan, he gives proper buddhi. And what does he do? He will hide, he will conceal himself, and he will use that for his own sense enjoyment. And then one will think, "Oh, I'll become dear to him, I'll flatter him, and I'll write a love letter to him." We were saying, you write a love letter to Giriraj, to Krishna, you write a love letter. Why are you writing love letters to all these ladies, all these men? But he will not listen. So what will happen if you eat from their hands? Sanatana Goswami, what did he say? He found, he was looking, he was seeing who is doing Bhagavan's worship, who is worshipping Bhagavan, how can I make them advance, how can these conditioned jivas, how can the ruchi be transformed, how can there someone with Bhagavan be established, or else by worshipping the senses what will happen? This body is meant to be burned, it's meant to be turned into ashes, or worms or animals will eat it and turn to stool. So the body ultimately has no value, but even one knows everything, still he is not realizing anything. He will not accept. And this is always absorbed in this Indriya Tarpan, sense enjoyment. Day and night. Even if one cannot fall asleep, then he's suffering. Even if he falls asleep, then he's eating nicely. Then he becomes very fat. Then he cannot sleep because of his obesity. Then those who are thin, they think, "Oh, why can't I be fat?" And those who are fat think, "Why can't I be thin?" This is only thinking about their own enjoyment. So then Sanatana Goswami, he went to this Choway, this Mathura Brahmin's house. Sadhus, they go everywhere. Who can stop a sadhu? And there was a temple there in Mathura, and Bhagavan was being served. Every day you'd go for darshan to these temples. There you would see. There was this this lady, she had one small boy, Sadhana. Because here in Braj, they don't pronounce the full name. They only pronounce half the name, like a pet name. So Sadhana would always be crying in the morning. Because you see, children are always like that. They eat very little, and they're only playing. Again, they become hungry. And in the morning, you see, elderly people, they're never hungry because it's not, their digestion power is not so strong. But children, their digestion power is very strong. So then he's saying, "Oh mother, give me something, I'm very hungry." And it's a temple there, so she has to clean the place, wash the pots, everything. Just off a boga. She has to keep the entire place pure. But those who are lazy, what will they do? And then what to speak of cleaning their house or washing pots. Then see their, you see when they're sleeping on the bed, then they will not change the bed until the day they die. And they cover the bed with piles of cloth. And then in this way. And then you see there, if you go in their room, many insects are there. So Bhagavan will give such intelligence. So where will they get Shakti then? So this Chowmin lady, every day she goes to Yamuna, she'd bathe there. And the boy is crying, Sadhana. And then what was she doing? Then she was cooking some rice dal with some salt. And then she was putting it on the plate and she told her son, "Eat this and I'm going away." Now he could not eat, it was very hot, so he was blowing on it and eating it. It was taking so much time. And he'd say, oh, he'd call. He'd say, "Oh brother, oh Madana, you come here. Why should I eat alone? You also come with me. If I'm hungry, then you're also hungry because both of us are boys. If my mother will come bathe and she'll clean herself and then come, then you'll only be waiting until then. Just come now and eat along with me." You see, one person is ringing the bell, he's putting asan, he's offering, he's doing achman, he's calling Bhagavan, "Oh, you come and eat here." He's following so many formal procedures, rituals, and he's saying, "Oh, Kanaya, Murari, come here and eat." But is Murari really eating? And look at this boy. He's saying, "Hey brother, come here quickly. Hey Madana, come here. What are you doing?" Mother has made, "No, it's very hot, you eat this, I'll also eat this." And Sanatana Goswami is seeing this. The small boy is calling. And now he's present there as a deity in the temple. Pujari is not yet come and open the temple, he's not started his darshan puja. Thakurji opened the door and he entered. Madana, he came. And also was eating khichdi. And you see, his hand is burning, but still he's blowing on it, and he's also feeding Madana, and Madana is feeding the other boy. Sanatana Goswami is seeing the whole thing. He's saying, "Oh Prabhu, you have such prem for your bhakta, and your bhakta has such prem for you. Mantra, tantra, jap, niyam, sadhan. Even, you see, a person cannot control Bhagavan by his japa tapa. But this small boy, he didn't know anything, but still he had love for him. Saying, "You also eat, I'll also eat." Because both of us are small boys. Just see, mother, she's loving you so much. She doesn't love me even as much. Every day she has to paste chandan, she has to clothe you, she has to fan you, she gives you very nice things to eat. Close the door, ring the bell, they'll feed you alone. So eat with me as well. You're only eating there alone. So just see the prem that this small boy had for Mohan. And then Prabhu came, and this small boy, he was playing, and eating something and throwing everything on the ground. And then after eating, they started playing, both of them, and they're enjoying. They're playing Gilli Danda. Sanatana Goswami is saying everything from a distance when he is saying. And then sometimes the two boys, they would come and they would say, "Oh Papa, who won, who lost?" And then Sanatana Goswami is saying everything from a distance, saying, "Who's won, who has lost?" Saying, "Madana, if he has lost, then I will sit on his shoulders and he will carry me everywhere." Madan is saying, no, I did not lose. The sadhana lost. He will carry me on his shoulders. So both are fighting between each other. And Sanatana Goswami is seeing from a distance. This saw for 2-3 days. Then Satesham Satata Yuktanam Bhajatam Pritipurvakam. What is Pritipurvak? Bhajan. What is Bhajan ended with Priti? Where is our prem? Wherever there is prem, we do bhajan there. One has love for his son, then he'll worship his son. He'll do arti of his son. He'll bathe him, clothe him. And he'll earn money for him. And then the lady, she worships his wife, her husband. The husband, he worships his wife. Same way one worships Bhagwan with that same love. So Sanatana Goswami is saying that how to do bhajan of Madan with Preeti, love and affection. So then the Chobai came and then she bathed Madana with this Yamuna water. And then she said, hey, don't disturb me, go sit there. And then said the temple. You go play outside. She would bathe him, clothe him with chandan. Do arati of a bhoga. Giving this prasad to everyone. And giving madhukari to Baba. Not that everything is offer and then you start eating everything. What do you cook? No. The santas are standing there, sadhus. So you'll have to feed them as well. Saying, oh Baba, you sit down and eat here. Why should you just go out to other homes? Sanatana Goswami saying, just see the love, just see how they please Bhagwan. Bhagwan himself is sitting in their homes. Where is Bhagwan? Bhagwan is in the home of the sadhu. Bhagwan says, no. I'm not even in Vaikuntha. I'm the house of yogis. Where my devotees are singing my glories, I'm there. I'm not with the yogi or in Vaikuntha. Where my bhaktas are, they're glorifying me. They're rendering this prem seva, I'm there. Seeing this, after some days, Sanatana Goswami told the Chobin lady, oh mother, I have a request, humble request. Every day you wake up early in the morning, you make khichdi and you offer it. And you make sure that the khichdi doesn't, then she has a huge long twig. On one side she's chewing on the twig, and on the other side of the twig she's stirring the khichdi. Saying, oh, don't do this. So try being a little like maintaining a standard purity. Wash the pot nicely. She said, alright Baba, you know these boys, they are very naughty. So if I'll have to go bathe, wash the temple, do everything, bring everything, these boys are very impatient. Because these boys are always crying. Therefore I do this for them. She said, alright, now you're saying, no, I'll cook, I'll bathe nicely and I'll cook. So Sanatana Goswami came in the morning. The next day both the boys, they came there. And they caught hold of each of his hands. He said, oh Baba, what do you tell our mother? Oh, you're an old person, you never become hungry. You're a Babaji, but you see, I'm here, young little boys. Okay, you give us then. But he had nothing, Sanatana Goswami, what can he possibly give these two boys? So he said, alright, I'll tell your mother to cook as you like how she used to do before. Sanatana Goswami's heart melted seeing how they were weeping. Because he wasn't thinking of auras, pure and impure. She was only cooking for her children. The children, you see, since if the children, if the parents are devotees and if they serve the children and if they're also devotees of Bhagavan, then the Bhakti Dev of Bhagavan will also be passed on to the children. But if because if the parents are offering Bhoga, then the children also offer Bhoga. They will also call Bhagavan, invite him to his house. But or else if the parents are not devotees, then how will the children be devotees? In the temple I say, oh, in Mangalarti, then before Mangalarti you cook something for Thakurji and you give it to Thakurji because he is Gopal, he's small boy, Bal Gopal, Bal Krishna. So he's very hungry in the morning, so he cooks something for him. So what, if you have no prem, then how will you ever feel inspired? Cook for him, you have no priti. What dharma are you following? Therefore, for Bhagavan, Yashoda Mata, how she serve? Krishna is sleeping. Yashoda Mata, she is she's taking a towel and she soaks it in warm water and then she gently she gently cleanses Krishna's mouth with it, his feet and legs, and she gently fans him. And then when he's sleeping, she puts a little mishri mixed with butter and sugar, butter, and then puts it inside his mouth. And then that just slides down his throat. And sometimes he opens his eyes and he looks at Mother Yashoda and again he pretends that he's fallen asleep. And then the mother is cooking many different kinds of things for him. Sanatana Goswami is saying all these things, saying just see how much preeti she has. It's a natural love. There's no artificial love, pretentious. So the next day, Sanatana Goswami is saying, oh mother, as you're cooking, you continue again. So she's saying, so Baba, what can I do? One, they're always crying. One son is mine and the other son is, he comes every day and he plays with his boy, eats with him and then he goes away. They don't know that this Thakurji, because this is Bhagavan's Braj, he's always present in Braj, Bhagavan. He never leaves Braj and he never goes anywhere else. Whoever calls him, he comes there. But one doesn't have any love, he's very dry, like wood, yogi bogi. He has no meaning with Bhagavan, then what service will he render? Sanatana Goswami said, then next day saw two boys are playing, and then again they're playing, again they're coming sitting on the plate, eating waters on the plate. And the mother comes and she's shouting, saying, oh, you're just eating. And again you're coming eating, what are you doing? Just now you ate, and again you're playing, again you're eating. Very naughty boys. So Sanatana Goswami is very surprised. And after 2 or 3 days, Madan, he said, oh Baba. He said, Baba, I'll come with you. I'll not longer stay here in Mathura. So, every day you come here, you desire me, so I know. So I'll go with you. No longer stay here in Mathura. I stayed here in Mathura many days, now I'll go with you. Saying, I don't have any house, place, where will I take, where will I feed you, what will I keep you? I say, I stand underneath the tree, temples here, there. Where, how can I clothe you, feed you? So now I'll just say, just as you are. So take me, how can I take you? If you want to come, then come with me. You come on your own. And I said, how can the deities walk? The deity can speak, then he can also walk. Sanatana Goswami told him. So then Madan said, alright, and he started walking. And when he came here in this Dvadashi Tila, where his Madan Mohan temple is, there he on the top of this hill, put 3 slabs of stone, and then he established him there. He also used to stay in a cave, and he also used to stay in a cave there on top of the hill. It's Madan Tila, Dvadashi Tila, where the 12 suns shone to cure him of this cold. after he subdued Kaliya. So Sanatana Goswami, he would go and he would do Madhukari and feed Madan Mohan. Because the people of this world, they leaving aside their Atma Dharma, Paramatma Dharma, they are only entangled in their flesh body. So how can they have this sambandha? So then Sanatana Goswami, when he brought him to Vrindavan, then gradually Madan Mohan, he said, you're bringing atta, you're making bati, but you don't add any salt, any ghee, any sabji. It's just cannot even chew on this, it's so dry. So you give me this, give me something else as well. And Yashodama herself could not feed you, and she could not make you happy, content. Your hunger is so insatiable, and how can I feed you the whole day? I'm just a Babaji. I said, can I make my own arrangements? He said, all right. Because Bhagavan is very merciful. He gives this seva to others, and then he makes them have this sambandha. Anyone cannot be happy, they go far away from. Never be happy. Seva is Jiva's dharma. As long as they serve this anitya vastu, then what will be the fruit? It will also be impermanent. When they serve transcendental, eternal Bhagavan, then that seva is also eternal. Therefore, that time Yamuna was very broad and wide, not like now. It comes from Yamunotri in the Himalaya, meeting the ocean. You see the flow of the river, so huge. So that time from Lahore in Punjab, the time the ships used to come. Then they'd come to Mathura and Agra, and they'd sell it here. So then Lahori Namak, salt is very famous from that place. So they say this came and it got entangled in the Yamuna. Then he saw Sanatana Goswami, he said, oh Baba, you do some tantra mantra, make my ship leave, and whatever you want, I'll give you. And he asked Madan, I don't know anything. Then he said, oh Madan, oh, Madan, just when he smiled, the ship automatically set sail. Agra was the capital of the Mughal Empire. Taj Mahal was there. The country of Shah Jahan. So then he earned so much money by selling in Agra. And this landlord, businessman, he came and he offered all this money, profit to Sanatana Goswami. And Sanatana Goswami had a very nice temple built there. Pujaris, Goshala, many people were engaged in seva. So many people were now rendering this seva. Everyone's mouth was towards Prabhu. Then Madan Mohan, he said, oh Baba, now Bhagavan, everything is being offered. So now you do one thing, you eat something. You come and eat with me. And he said, no. Sanatana Goswami said, I'm happy for doing whatever I am. Collecting Madhukari is enough for me. If I eat like you, then I'll also become bogi. If I eat some nice things, the mind will become very restless. Mind might be uncontrollable. So you eat, and then you can feed your own seva. So I won't eat. So Sanatana Goswami, and then he left everything and he just went away. Because on the pretext of honoring prasad, then you're enjoying so much. It's very inappropriate. Your greediness will only increase more and more. Saying, oh, today I'm eating paneer, and then tomorrow I'm eating halwa, then rabri, then who will eat this dry roti then that you get from Madhukari, from the Vrajavasis, without any sabji or salt. By the time you cannot even chew it. And I'll say, oh, can I eat this roti? No ghee, nothing, horrible. How can I even chew this roti? Horrible roti. So sadhu should be careful. Not think that he should only be eating nice food the whole day. So Sanatana Goswami said, you honor this, you take this boga and you offer your remnants to everyone. How you cannot? And then he left everything and went there to Chakleshwar Mahadev near Shiv Thakur, Giraj, near Mansi Ganga. And Shiv Thakur he's always wearing this garland of bones, snakes. He's always naked, he's putting this ashes on his body. He doesn't have any relationship with anyone. No give or take relationship. Sometimes he's in Kamyavan, sometimes in Terkadam, Pavan Sarovar. And this way he only accepts a little. And anyhow, he's wandering in Braj. But what did Prabhu do? Madan Mohan, he manifested and he gave everyone this seva. And he started accepting everyone's seva. This Prem Sambandha was established. Therefore, it has been said, this is Madan dvadashi. This is Madan Banji. Then day after, tomorrow is Madan Banji. And day after is Baldev's Ras Yatra, Purnima. Therefore, this is Madhu and Madhu Mas. So Madan Mohan appeared. Then Kaviraj Goswami has written this stuti. Chatam satau pangaur mamandamater gati vatsarvasa padam bhojau Shri Radha Madan Mohanu. Chatam. Bhagavan is already glorious, so he should be glorified. Means I am defeated by Maya. So when I am saying all glories to him, means may Bhagavan conquer this Maya. So, Bo Bhagavan, you win over me, deliver me. And Suratau. I don't have this Rati, this Sadbuddhi. I don't have this proper love. What do I do? Mandagati. Mandamati. While walking on the right path, I cannot walk properly. I am lame. Oh, I become lame. I cannot even walk. I am powerless. But if I want to do something wrong, at that time he'll even climb 10 floors. Here he cannot even climb 10 stairs. But if he wants to do something wrong, bad, then he'll climb even 10 floors. You see, in this Dvadashi Tilas Madan Mohan temple, Madan Mohan is top. But he'll not climb, but he'll climb the Himalayas part. He'll even go climb Mount Everest. But he'll not climb this Madan Mohan temple, this hill. So, where the sadhus are, there we have no Ratimati. Then I become very lame. I become handicapped. Oh, I cannot walk. And my mind becomes very dull. My intelligence becomes dull. Become dull-minded. There, my intelligence is defeated. And now I'm walking on the wrong path. Not on this sadhu marg. Not for this Bhagavad Seva and Bhagavad Dham. Therefore, what do I desire? Matsaratsa Palam Bhajau Shri Radha Madan Mohanu. Saying, oh Radha Madan Mohan, I'm defeated by Madan, Cupid. So kindly deliver me, win over me. Srimati Radharani, she is a Sarvasya, Sarup Shakti. Just give this order, then that I become pure and be engaged in the service of you. It is Radha Madan Mohan. Sanatana Goswami is saying, if I stay with you and accept your prasad, then if I cannot render my seva, then what can I do? If only I'm accepting your bhoga, your remnants, then how will I? Because if you accept that which is reserved for Bhagavan, then you'll also have to render seva then, with priti. But there's no seva buddhi, then what will happen? Then one will have this durbuddhi, wicked intelligence. So Sanatana Goswami is saying, He Radhe Vrajdevi Chalate Nandasana Kuta Govardhana Pada Kalpada Nivali Kuta Koshanta Viti Sarvata Vajapare Kedari Mavi Valau Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyugo Shijiva Gopalako. So where is he going? Somebody is saying, oh hey Radhe, hey Vrajadevike, Radhe. He's saying, oh Lita, oh Shaka, Nanda Sunu, give me shelter. Give me this Seva Siksha. Oh, there's nice feast. Then one will run there. There's Chapan Bog. But then where is the mentality to serve? One will eat, enjoy, he'll create nuisance, he'll speak lies, and do many nonsense things. But he's not learned how to do the seva. Therefore, it's in here, Radhe Vrajadevike. Chalte Nanda Sunokta. E Vrajadevika now Lalite. Where is Nandanandan? How can I render this seva? How can I make everyone happy? There's no vritti to engage in seva. But for bhoga, then one will be very inspired. And the seva who's entering this sincere seva, he'll have the sambandha with Prabhu. For Prabhu, if you offer even a palmful of water, leaf, fruit, he'll be very happy. But we are not ready to even offer this. Because prasad can steal all of one's sufferings, miseries. One's kripa prasad. The body becomes very equipoised, stable. All sufferings are removed. Prasad, if you take a little, means you should even honor, actually you should honor a little. Or else you will think of enjoying it. So you should pray to prasad, receive your kripa and offer Mr. Bhagavan's seva. But whenever there's prasad, if you give food, then many will come to enjoy from all four sides. But when it comes for this Nishkapat Bhagavad Seva, then one will say, oh, I'm very weak, my body is giving up, oh, I'm useless, oh, I'm very educated, I'm very from high class family, how can I wash pots, oh, how can I sweep this floor, oh, so many other people to wash this floor, oh, to sweep the floor. It's very insignificant. We'll have this durbuddhi. But while bhoga, then you see this answer. First I should be served. Because I am most exalted in this way. How are you exalted in any way? If you have this, don't have this seva vritti. If you want to enjoy this Bhagavad Vastu, if you're trying to use that which is meant for Bhagavan, so then you're a dacoit. And daku. Then how are you pujya, worshipable? One who has this sambandha of Prabhu, has this priti for him, he is aradhya, pujya, worshipable. So Sanatana Goswami says, oh, I don't want to stay with you, because if I stay with you, then you make me eat, drink your different rasas, and then you'll cheat me. I want to go where Radharani is, they will teach me how to serve you properly. No one will teach me. Or will you like make me eat nicely and then you'll cheat me. So I'll not stay with you. So you eat and you enjoy nicely. So Madan, so today is Madan Dadashi. Mundane Cupid is always trying to enjoy us. We cannot be saved. But if we accept this aprakrit vichar of Sanatana Goswami, then we can offer ourselves eternally in Madan Mohan's Nitya Seva. But if you do Anugatya of his Sevak Seva, because then you can in Madan Mohan's Seva. But if you stay with Madan Mohan, then you'll only enjoy. So therefore Sanatana Goswami has his vichar. So tomorrow is Madan Banji. How Madan is defeated by Krishna. Sanatana Goswami's Vichar and Hari Bhakti Vilas. In this book, Brajbhakti, everything has been described. As you come to Bhagwan's Mandir, if you worship Bhagwan, then the world will worship you. But then, if you accept everyone's worship, you have this strength to offer that same puja to Bhagwan. Therefore, you have to be Bhagwan's Dasanudas. That we be the Das of Sevak. As you wish to serve Prabhu, then you'll be then you may even become an worshipable yourself. You'll be Bhogi, and you'll be separated from him. Then Cupid may want to enjoy you. So therefore, this Madan Mohan. You see, our Goswamis, how they did bhajan. They had everything. They were not attached to anything. They were only engaged in this seva, inclined towards this Braj seva. And say, Prabhu's prasad is not just for us, it's for everyone. And if some little is remnants, some remnants, there's remnants of yajna, then this is Paramamrita. Or else you take everything, you just keep it outside, you don't even sit in line, or you go hide it somewhere in your room. You just take it off from the kitchen, and you take all nice things and you hide it in your room. How can you control your senses then if you're eating like this? Then this mundane Cupid, he will come and he'll defeat you and he'll enjoy you then. Therefore, Aprakrit Kamdev, he is Madan Mohan. His sevak is Dasanudas. He becomes Anudas. And under his shelter, then our mind will become pure. Then this Bhog Buddhi will go away. Then we'll achieve this Mukti, this liberation. Or else there will be Karma Bandhan. Or else then one will have to enjoy the fruits of having stolen something. He'll be punished then, because he is enjoying what he has stolen. Now we'll listen tomorrow. Hari Hari Bol. Hare